And there are more than 20 large wildfires burning across Montana this morning. This map really describes it. More than 400,000 acres have been scorched since the start of the year. An overview of roughly where some of the biggest fires are located. As you can see, in central Montana, you'll find the Taylor Fire, which started Sunday, burned already 30,000 acres. The Robertson Draw Fire by Red Lodge, around that size as well. That was one of the first big fires of the season. And in our part of the state, the Trail Creek Fire near Lost Trail is one of the largest at 35,000 acres. Firefighters across the West are battling ferocious wildfires in more than a dozen states. Here, the historic Northern California gold rush town of Greenville is in ruins after the massive Dixie Fire tore through there late Wednesday, destroying just about everything in its path. And those fires in California and elsewhere in the West impact us right here in Montana. MTN's John Riley breaks down just how stretched firefighting resources are in North America.
Fire scars like this one from the Rock Creek Fire outside of Wolf Creek, Montana, are unfortunately an all too common sight in the western U.S. Montana is the most active with 24, followed by Idaho with 20. Oregon has 15, California has 12, Washington has 11, 3 in Wyoming, and 2 in South Dakota. There's even a 40,000-acre wildfire burning in Hawaii right now, one of the largest to be reported in the state. The Northern Rockies Coordination Center manages and assigns resources for Montana. Right now, there are more than 50 resource requests unfulfilled because there just isn't the help available.
No one agency has enough resources to handle the fire seasons that we're seeing today. The other thing that's really hamstringing us the last few years is that all of the western states, all 12 western states, have been active at the same time. And so we haven't been able to share as many resources across state boundaries because we've all been active at the same time.
Some of those resources Montana has traditionally banked on is international support, but Canada doesn't have anyone to send, and Australia resources are headed there to help support those northern fire suppression efforts. So far this year, more than 3.3 million acres have burned in the United States. It's a similar situation up north, with Canada seeing 3.2 million acres burned. British Columbia is experiencing one of their worst fire seasons to date, seeing 1.3 million acres burned in the province alone. It also doesn't help that North America is experiencing unprecedented fire behavior and energy release.
That was driven by the drought conditions that we're seeing, and the drought continues to intensify. And then the unprecedented weather that we've been seeing this summer here in Montana and Idaho, with temperatures in the triple digits for days on end.
Montana has activated the National Guard to assist and can activate even more troops if conditions continue to worsen. However, the cavalry that firefighters need right now is Mother Nature. And unfortunately, being the first week of August, we're still a long ways off before snow is on the ground. Reporting outside Wolf Creek, John Riley, MTN News.
As of July 28th, the National Interagency Fire Center Situation Report found at least 37,000 wildfires have burned across the country since the start of the year.